On today's lesson, we will be looking at area of composite two-dimensional shapes. But first, let's talk about some definitions. So what is a composite shape? A composite shape is a shape that is made up of two or more simple common shapes. In other words, we've learned a lot about the common shapes, a square, a triangle, a semicircle, a parallelogram, etc. Well, composite shape means you combine these shapes and you create something more composite, new shapes formed by common shapes. Okay, so how do we solve these problems? Well, let's look at the steps first. Steps to find the area of composite shapes. First step, break apart the shape into simpler common figures. Step 2, calculate the area of each part or of each simple figure. By the way, at any time, feel free to pause the video and take down notes. And also feel free to pause the video and maybe figure out some of the problems or questions that I may pose. Okay? Step 3. So first step, break apart. Step 2, calculate. Step 3, add the area of each part together. And step 4, subtract the area of any parts removed. Okay, so now let's take a look at these examples with examples of shape. So the first step is, this is a composite figure. It's made up of different shapes. This is not really a rectangle or a triangle or a circle. It's made up of different shapes. So let's talk about the first step. The first step is breaking it apart. And in fact, let me use a different color pencil. First step, let's break this down into different shapes. So we can see some shapes here, right? We can see that there's a triangle here. So let me use this. You can break it up there. There's also a rectangle here, right? Right? And there's also a semicircle. So you can draw each of these separately. So as the first step, it says break them apart. So we can break them apart like this. Right? So we can draw this. Right? It's a rough sketch. Also, we can break this apart, which we have a rectangle. Of course, once again, it's a rough sketch. So this is only proportional to. And then also we have this shape to the original shape. Sorry, this is also proportional to the original shape. And then we also have this semicircle here. Okay. Now, of course, the next step, it says calculate the area of each part. So we would calculate the area of this triangle. Then we will calculate the area of this. And then we would also calculate the area of this. Right? Our ultimate goal is to find the area of this composite figure. Right? Let's call this area 1, area 2, and area 3. So we're going to find out the total area. And of course, the next step, it says add the area of each part together. Now, we can add the area of this plus this plus that. However, it also says, let's read step 4, subtract the area of any parts removed from the composite figure. So in other words, how would we find out the total area of this thing? Well, we need to add the area of the triangle here and the area of the rectangle, but we would need to subtract the area of the semicircle. So the total area of our composite shape would be, we add area 1 plus area 2, let's put that in brackets, but we have to subtract area 3 from this. We have to subtract area 3 from this. Okay, make sure you take notes, and on the following videos we will do some examples.